If God chose King Cyrus, who was not a Jew, then God can choose Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who is a Muslim, to lead Ghana. Bawumia says, Onyankopon to me, obi a friend of Cyrus, ana onye Jew ni, ema ne tumi beye den, etumi ebedi omonima. And there also Mahmoud Bawumia no onyame betumi eyi no. Ama na bedi Ghana so na Bawumia yesre o. Yesre o. Ne nya ka se Jew for. Bawumia me sure say anope bi otafre double to. Bawumia. Yesre o ne nya ka se Jew for. Asante forma pa, ko forma pa, enzima forma pa, en awuna for enta forma pa. Ye de ne be Jew for. Where Jew for us? But the fact of the case is that say somebody needs to tell Bawumia and the NPP say he did not lose the elections because he's a Muslim. And that is one thing Bawumia is not getting, and it's something that he knows, but he just doesn't want to accept. You people should let Bawumia understand that the 2024 elections he lost, he lost it because Ghanaians got to know he's a liar. He's incapable of managing the affairs of this nation. That's all. It is not about Bawumia being a Muslim or Bawumia being married to somebody from Chad. No. Mahmoud Bawumia needs to understand, said this kind of petty, childish, sympathetic politics, no, it does not work again. In 2024, 90% of the people who voted and voted the NPP out of power, they voted because they had assessed you for 8 years. And they have come to that point, say, you don't have the intellectual know-how to be the leader of this nation. So it's got nothing to do with Osuma Osum. It's got nothing to do with tribal Ufrim. And you people need to get to that point and understand it's a Ghana for Jimmy. Let me tell you. Say Obia Ostate religious politics, it was you, Mahmoud Bawumia. You went to the north and told our brothers and sisters in the northern region, say, because we are in Cremoninti, yan twaba maumedi president, Sebio, in so be in Cremonina, Sebio, Virginia, or say man be the president. So this kind of petty, tribal, religious politics, you started it, and you still not learned any sense to say, the new Ghanaian, the young Ghanaian, the Gen Zs, they don't care about this kind of mifriha, michiniha, or somewhere na mismo. They are looking at your intellectual know-how, how consistent you are, how truthful you are, and how you can solve their problems for them. We are one of the longest serving running mates in Ghana. And we are the longest serving vice president in Ghana. Inti so be catch say, or be a friend Cyrus, Onyankopon say na onye Jew ni man be di Jew for, so ye nye Jew for. And you need to get the basics right. 90% of the people who voted because no more chiromo. They voted because you lied to them that you were going to make sure their businesses survive. They voted against you because they could not trust your words. They voted against you because the jobs you said you were going to create, NAPCO, what, you could not create them. They voted against you because you said you were an economist, or you are an economist, and that you could sustain the economy, you could manage the economy to the point whereby the dollar was going to go lower than where you inherited it. But at the end of the day, they realized that the dollar was killing them. Their capital were all being swallowed up by your bad policies. So 90% of people who voted did not vote because you were Muslim. 90% of people who voted against the NPP did not vote because of one time. They voted because you are not intelligent enough to manage the affairs of this nation. And when it is better you come to that realization. King Cyrus, maybe I don't care about King Cyrus. Who the heck is King Cyrus? Diame me be do Ghana na hia me. Diame ofa owo Antombra ebedi na hia me. Diame nua ofa nyoma e wo Togo. Ni sika sebio ni capital enshi na hia me. Na King Cyrus de me fam ho ben. But you are still not getting it. You are still being misled. The people are telling you, sir, because you're in Kreboniti now losing here, that is where you are getting it wrong. You lost because you are not smart. You lost because you are not intelligent. You lost because you are a liar. You lost because the people, the citizenry, they lost that respect for you. They were heartbroken. They did not believe in your words, and they still don't believe in your words. So it's about time you sat back, had a very strong reflection, and then understand and respect the intelligence of the people, and because these kind of things, it will not convince anybody to vote for you. Face the reality. Let them know the truth. Stop acting as if you're a child. Let the people know that we messed up. I am not qualified to be an economist. When was the last time you spoke about the economy, Bawumia? You have been working around the nation saying, oh, your campaign. When was the last time you spoke on the economy? You have never spoken on the economy again, Adentra, because you know from day one you were lying to the people. You are waiting for mistakes to happen for you to pounce on it. We are not stupid. Mistakes will happen, but we are not going to give you an opportunity. Mistakes will happen, but we are not going to give you an opportunity because you are not intelligent enough to solve problems. And that is what you need to know. Yeah, may do attempt, but we are going to be critical and factual. You do one grache. Se se wa danisa shwa. Unam Ghana yedi blade kan wasi ye. Yedi tata blade kan wasi we. Yedi Gillette kan wasi say. Wada no shwa yenkan wasem. Debi anu wasrinke. We need to let you know the truth. Ain't get it right. Stop tickling yourself. Stop massaging your own balls. Face the reality. You lost not because you are a Muslim. You lost because the people don't trust you. You lost because the people know now you have been exposed. You are not smart. You are not intelligent. You cannot handle the economy of this nation. You lost because you are a liar. You lost because the people have no trust in you. Deal with these things. Deal with these things. And stop the comedy of you trying to be you are not going to get any sympathetic vote in Ghana again. The young Ghanaian is not willing to give anybody a sympathetic vote. The young Ghanaian is waiting for you to convince them through Wankasa Wanwasem and the young Ghanaian. So that 1992 kind of politics, go for the Noya Santinio and NPP. It's about what you can do, especially when you have been a vice president. Nana Dankwe Kufuado in 2012 or whatever, when 2016. 90% of Omoto Obama Kufuado, they knew Kufuado wasn't smart. They knew Kufuado was ignorant. They knew Kufuado was daft. They knew he was a crackhead. Majority of the people who voted for Kufuado, they voted for Kufuado because of you. You were moving around the nation like a headless chicken, putting together symposium, explaining to Ghanaians how you can solve our economic problem. Yeah, the problem now we're to solve it for 8 years. Today you are telling us say Yanko Israel na obi a Jew ni and na onye Jew ni. Now we tell you the Jew for some fan hoben. Woman prusini get two Israel ni o Jews Israel for krum fan hoben. Mahamudu de hey famano na ni trimusa shwa famano. Ye jidem egigim. You are still live on Loud Talents TV. My name is Kelvin. Tell us exactly 4:17 p.m. US East Coast time is definitely 9:17 in Ghana. Ye jujum, ye chilechim 2026 na yaba no. Ya catch them say ye be guide aban we, ye de no kre, aban we eye mistake ye be tiano, aban we ye de ya ye be bona baso. So be na adwun say odi atro ene jandam ebe da Ghana for egu aban we ni masia. We will be the firewall. We will stop it, and that is what we are doing. We will never underestimate the intelligence of Ghana for. Wow, ushemi biano. There are millions of people omushemi omunim nyansa cheme. It is just that omunya opportunity need to sit here like myself. I will never sit here and think what I will do here is to make sure the facts and a media show makano kreno Abraham mentioned the skirt. No one who said the air kunye. You want pain for me. I cannot underestimate their intelligence. You want crab yes smart. So I will do my best to make sure say Nipana wotie make say ampa akwa we booming. That is what I do here, and that is what we will do here. Say ne be na protect your bino. I protect John Mahama. I protect NDC abino. Omo mistake I omo. And I want to serve this message. Oh ya Ghana ni na o Ghana. Let me say this: if you're a Ghanaian, it does not matter, baby. Awo say obi be catch say. They work with Kevin Taylor, especially at any of the ports in Ghana. That person is a liar and a thief. You need to report them to the Ghana Police Service. If you are an importer, you are an exporter, you work at the ports in Ghana, any of the ports. I want to put this out there because Matisse in Kofobi Dimidin and in Ghana ports no at the Bonko for Chronom. If I want to investigate people, I know the people I will send out there to do my investigations for me. If you work at Ghana Port, so we are exporter, we are importer, we are custom official. If anybody tells you Kevin Taylor is my friend, I have Kevin Taylor's number. In fact, I've spoken to Kevin Taylor, and that because of Kevin Taylor, give me this. That person is a thief. I want to put this out there. There are people going around in Ghana, especially at our ports, telling people that I am their friend and that they are extorting money from people. I don't work with anybody at the port. Mini obia ni Ghana port am ni ejuma. Me ekwamiti mento ade bia shipping by Ghana. Mento bibia da and shipping by Ghana. I have no business at the port. I don't work at the port. I don't have anybody who work for me at the port. If you are an investor, if you are an exporter, if you are an importer, na say obi e catcher say manisika way and that why a BB Kevin Taylor and Adamfu into that person is a criminal. So who means to reach me and I'll put the person's face on my TV for you. I don't deal with anybody at Ghana Port. I don't work at Ghana Port. Mini Adamphobia, mini Juma. I don't work with anybody. Maybe Ghana, I bet one or two of these things. And I want to put it out there. Nobody should give anybody any money. Nobody. Men tamusika ma obi enka say oye Kevin Taylor downfall or so one Kevin Taylor na ejuma or so we hu say uye bibi say me person me investigate obi a. I have ways I investigate people. And you the people doing that, I am working on you. I'll come put your faces on my TV. Take Kevin Taylor's name out. I want this record to be set and sana ma charge. Take my name out of your chrono. My guys are on the ground. We will get all of you, your pictures, your faces. I'll place them on my TV for the world to know chrono amobon or port. I don't work with anybody at the port. I need to put this disclaimer out. Because me charge a bad time. We are Juma port, we are importer, we are gang. Obi Beka just for the Kevin Taylor. Obwa is a liar. That person is a liar. It does not matter how long the person has worked at the port. Maybe you know the person. Maybe that person has been working at the port for years. It does not make me a friend to the person. Mema kwasi ampenyi bia mbe da omeji usika. Me American ameti, me nyejuma Ghana port. Me betina kroma me ntoka bia mba Ghana. Me nye business bia o port wo. Me nkancho bia so me investigation o port mame. The port, they have authorities there omuyo mojuma. So I want to put this out there. Yanko enim. All right. The next time I come and speak on this matter, I'll put faces because my team, they are working on it. And I want to put faces up. Send be Ghana for behu. Mo amote Ghana mo bo chrono in the name say we don't do anything bad, but we for mo den kofo din na ebu nkofo port. Mema obi anko bo mi din wo baby I say madam for Kevin Taylor anti mamiska we hey. The next time I met Sasebo no. Okay. Now this is another story I want to kill. Where you want Jandama, we need to finish that Jandam quickly. And when we say NPP for no, they have nothing to hold on to. Right now, they are on the Jandam spree. Omo person omo forcia na omo de Bibi Esha Bawumia Kong. Bawumia has nothing to his name. Let me state this. If Mahamudu Bawumia believes, say, Waye Juma, he should run on Nanado Dankwe Kufuado's record. John Dramani Mahama or the Atamils, any JJ Rollins record, and or the Juma. In fact, 90% of John Mahama, time and now the campaign or person be the president, you know. Every time you because he will say time and now on any boss ye Juma no. Time on your opportunity, no. In this about Mia per se. Ghana for Gini Dise or Yejuma and the Kufuado or near Kufuado Yejuma. He should not run away or shy away from Ekufuado's record. So Bawumia intima for Ekufuado and yani campaigner na Bawumia nimso near Kufuado nyina omonya papa. So Mahamudu Bawumia Bawumia cannot tell us today, say, where the Yamfa associate no. Now, where the Mammy Yamfa associate no. I don't think Yamfa PDS Kufuado. Yamfa Napco Emma Ekufuado. Ada na yamfa scandals ne krono no Kufuado. Na ebe ebidia yamfa ma Bawumia adentra. Mahmoud Bawumia should run on the Kufuado's record. En kwasiade Kufuado ye nyina no Bawumia ka ho cabinet no ye. Now, the fake news, joy news, they are trying something. NPP for him say Bawumia only credibility biya, only record paper biya. So they are forcing something for Ghanaians to believe. We are here to kill that jandam. Now, that's sorry, Joy News for say, my fact check be. Now, claim say, Mahmoud Bawumia and the brain behind Bank of Ghana's domestic gold purchase program. No, no cre. It is a lie. It is false. It is fake news. It's a lie. Joy News, they have taken money. They want to try and project Bawumia. They know Bawumia does not deserve any projection.
The NPP of Darocha, Sakiskek, Victor Wusu, Kofi Buzia, Professor Edubuahen, Alajete, J.A. Kufuor, those men of value, those men of integrity are not what we have today. I tell you without mincing words, the 5 people who are contesting, wanting to be flag bearers, are just sankwas. I tell you without mincing words, the 5 people who are contesting, wanting to be flag bearers, are just sankwas. I tell you without mincing words, the 5 people who are contesting, wanting to be flag bearers,